The background looks green here, but it's actually yellow in person. Alright guys, to start off, you want to fold your paper in half. And then using pencil to draw a heart shape. For the color, I try to make it as close to the original as possible. Then I continued by squeezing out some yellow paint. The yellow seemed a bit dark, so I just added some white paint just to lighten it up a little bit. Then I add some water to increase the amount of paint. Mix them well and start painting the heart. Once I finished painting, I just left it to dry for a while. Then using my orange marker to draw BTS logo in the center of the heart. You can also use a darker version of yellow paint to draw the logo instead. Then I added some highlight using caution pen and just cut out the heart. The other heart doesn't have to be painted as it will be attached to the melted butter later on, so it wouldn't be seen anyway. Next, we're gonna draw the melted butter. Place the heart on another piece of paper and draw the melting effect around it. Again, using yellow paint to paint in the melted butter. I also painted on the edge of the melted butter with a darker yellow just to create depth so it wouldn't look too flat. I also added some highlights and painted the back as well and just cover it in clear tape. And now let's keep it aside. I think the thickness of my butter heart should be 1 inch. I taped up the heart, making sure to keep some tape on the edges and then cut it into small strips like this. And now you want to attach them the same way. Carefully repeat this step all the way around. Now this is what we have. I'm gonna stuff mine with plastic bags, but of course you can use other stuffing if you love to. Last but not least, I tape it closed with the back of the heart. And all we have left to do is to attach it to the melted butter. I used ATM glue to attach them, but of course there's different other methods that you can use instead of this. You can either use hot glue, double-sided tape, or even clear tape by rolling it up, keeping the sticky side facing out, and you're able to attach them. As for the melted butter, you want to cover it in tape and then just cut it out. And it's time to actually attach them together. While waiting for the glue to dry, I put some weight on the paper squishy by stacking up my books like so, just to make the glue more secured. Finally, it's time to make the package. You need to cut out the plastic into a long rectangle and make sure that your paper squishy can fit well inside once the plastic is folded in half. Now by using clear tape, you want to create a bag. I have no idea how to give you guys a more specific instruction here, but I do hope that you guys get what I was trying to do, and it's actually not that complicated. The bag is done, so now it's time to make the butter label. Next, what I did is measuring the bag directly on another piece of yellow paper. It's actually a kind of thick paper, but you don't have to use this. Then you want to draw a rectangle and cut it out. I also make the edges a bit round, not really necessary. Then I fold it in half like this and also smooth it out with my protractor to write the word butter on the label. However, I wanted to look exactly like the original font and make it really accurate, so I take another piece of white paper, then take my iPad, and I'm going to make the brightness maximum so that I can see through the paper. Then I use my pencil to outline the letters. I also try to keep the pressure of my hand as light as possible so it wouldn't damage the screen. If you guys didn't notice yet, I did tape the paper onto the screen. This way the paper wouldn't move around, which makes things a lot easier. Then I transfer the word onto the yellow paper by using this transfer technique that I've learned from other people. Then I tape down the label using clear tape. Unfortunately, I forgot to film this part, guys. My bad. Anyway, guys, let's bring in the bag and I'm gonna show you how to attach the label with the bag. So you wanna take a piece of clear tape and just tape the side. I mean, I don't really know how to explain here, but you can clearly see what I'm doing. And add some more clear tape. And in order to make the bag close, this is what I'm doing. So I just cut out a piece of clear tape. Lastly, you want to put in your paper squishy and then just close it, and I guess we're done. But then I realized I forgot to add the highlight on the word butter, so just go ahead and add it and also cover it with some tapes so it wouldn't be scratched off.